Welcome guys to day 3 here at SEMA 2023. We start off here in the main outdoor area with this stunning K5 Blazer. Lots of details to highlight here, but mainly the big Whipple supercharger, chassis fully repainted, new sway bars, new suspensions with cartridges from Fox. You can see the block through here as well, very nice. But the coolest part is the full transfer case. That must cost a fortune in itself. Fully polished downpipes and all that. Wow, so clean, wow. Beautiful. Even the brackets are all anodized aluminum, V-lock, and I mean it's quite well presented. Single cab, very nice. I like this a lot. We are here at the Hoonigan pad with the most amazing and most anticipated car of SEMA 2023, the Finale Speed full carbon 1970 Dodge Charger RT. Now, for what I've been told by the actual guys, actually the owner of Finale Speed, you need a donor car, obviously, for the body. So in this case, they took an actual 1970 Charger RT and turned it into this marvelous piece of engineering, full carbon with a 6-speed Tremec and a crate engine, a Hellcat crate engine. The final result is quite simply stunning. It's so clean you can pretty much mirror yourself in it, and it's very hard to describe in words. The 70 Charger already has great body lines, but in full carbon fiber with the actual orientations of the fibers done right, it just makes total sense. And they actually do match the weave between panels, as you can see. It's a very hard job to do, but they managed to actually make it work. You can see, especially here on the front grille, that the weaves are just continuing down. Not sure if you can see that, but yes, like that. And it's just stunning. Wow, very aggressive, pretty cool American racing wheels. For this first prototype, they actually made this full plate out of aluminium, machined aluminium and anodized in black, but for the next ones they're going to use parts from actual Chargers. So again, quite an outstanding end product by Finale Speed. Again, this was the most anticipated car for me, especially coming here to SEMA, and I'm stunned, literally speechless to see how it turned out, especially with the morning sun like this. It just hits it on the right, from the right angle, and it's beautiful. So the owner of Finale Speed was saying that they had to cut and fabricate the whole central tunnel, and they had to make space for the Tremec 6-speed. So yes, the body was a little bit butchered, but if this is the end result, I totally don't mind it. Having a full carbon fiber Charger made out of 70 or more actually different panels put together. Well done to Finale Speed, and you guys go check them out and make sure you follow them. Beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Wow. We're here in the outdoor section of SEMA, and we got this amazing fire truck. Look at this. Wow. It seems like it's got a turbo maybe? Who knows? Very hard to tell, but this thing is spectacular. It's massive wheel arches, There's a dually at the back, all rusted out. And this is probably where the fire hydrant was releasing, and they use it as an exhaust. Is it? Could be. That's awesome, wow. We're very close to the drift pad, as you can tell. Yeah, this definitely looks like an exhaust. So they've reused the water outlets as exhausts. That's pretty cool. I would like to know what it's packing. This thing is stunning, eh? Oh, wow. Beautiful. Finally, my first gasser spotting here at SEMA 2023. Beautiful Willys truck. I don't quite follow what this engine is.
It's a V6.
It's a V6, yes. Just never seen it before. Arias Hemi. Man, this thing is beautiful. It's like a gasser show car, which in itself doesn't make any sense because gassers are made to be trashed. But the engine, man, like it's V6 Hemi. You guys know definitely more than me on this matter because I never seen anything like it. It's got a beautiful chassis work, tubular, everything. And let's have a look at the rear end. Oh yeah, that is so nice. Wow. It's already pulled the skid. You can see by the tires status. But again, a V6 Hemi. Wow, very interesting. Man, this thing is beautiful. Look at this thing. Wow. Wow. And if you really get in there, you can see that it's got a heel-borne injection as well. This thing is very interesting. What a cool build. And it's stunning. Incredible drag racing Camaro here at the Speedmaster booth in the outdoor area of SEMA. This thing is a machine, man. Twin stacked injection, twin blow-off valves, and a massive, I would say it must be at least 104mm turbo. That thing is gigantic. This is the car of Stacy Rivers, and I can tell you that it's fast. Look at this engine bay. It's like a car attached to a motor. Lots of billet and the Miami racing livery as well. That's awesome. Beauty. Well done, Stacy. We're here at the Tremec booth in the outdoor section of SEMA, and there is this beautiful 70 Charger street machine that I want to show you guys. Kingsler fuel injection. What it looks to be a 12 or at least a 1071 blower. Ray Barton racing engine. Could be a north of 500 cubic inches, who knows. What a beast. It's all blacked out, finished in gloss black, and look at the interiors. There's got two cages for both passenger and driver. It's got a 6-speed manual transmission, brand new gauges, everything, Kirky seats, huge weld wheels at the back with bead locks, and all the bits and pieces that we like so much from drag racing. Look at that. Beautiful. What a monster. The torque on this thing must be exhilarating. It's so low, it's so low to the ground. The side exhaust with the boom pipes as well. What an absolute beast. One more thing to notice is the fact that it's got two rails, one here and one down here, per bank. So it's a twin stage injection stacks. 16 injectors. This thing must be making a lot of power, because as we know, the more you burn, the more you get out of the wheels. And again, the interiors is just stunning. Oh, look at this 55 Nomad. Beautiful paint job. Wow. Cherry red. Injected as well. Very cool.
Right, I forgot the number.
Stunning interiors. I mean, we're at SEMA, right? You gotta have stunning interiors on resto mods. Look at the lines. I mean, the Nomad is such a special car. I see why they are skyrocketing in price. Set aside the rarity of it, it's just beautiful. A two-door wagon. How crazy. Wow. The roof lines, that's amazing. But again, the paint is stunning.
I don't know it.
And then a C10 right above it. I can't really show it to you guys. I can show you the undercarriage, but not much more. In pure Mother's tradition, the outdoor showcase is just as mesmerizing as last time I was here. Proof is with this Chevelle powered by a Pro-Charged LS. I like the retro look that they give the engine bay. Carbon fiber inserts here and there. Looks slammed. Fire brakes. And wow, look at these interiors. A modern revisitation of the fishnets. It looks pretty retro, I like that. iPad, as usual. Rear parcel tray has been done as well. Wow, nice build. The 68 Chevelle is actually my favorite model year. And I actually like this one, the way it's been built. Fishnets are awesome. Wow. That's stunning, eh? Big red Camaro in person. Now this is a day to remember. What a beautiful car. Runway racing top speed challenge. So this car has got a maximum potential of 2000 horsepower, and it gets tuned and tweaked around depending on which motorsport event is participating in. So for top speed it's full power, for hill climb it's full power, for circuit racing is detuned, and so forth. So again, depending on the application, this car gets a different tune and a different setup to make it perform at best in every situation. Incredible, man. 200 and something miles an hour top speed for the big red Camaro. It's even got a different bonnet with a much bigger bulge, an incredibly massive rear wing as well. Now I think this is just a show version. It has been set up like this, but this is a true wolf in sheep clothes. Arguably the fastest Camaro here at SEMA. What about this Jeep? Looks like the tires are bigger than the car. Oh my god. There's some crazy stuff, you see. Yo. Absolutely mental. I mean, at the end of the day, the Grand Canyon and all those areas around here, people takes rock trails really seriously, as you can see.
And you put that much money into it.
Wow. We got more cool stuff out here in the outdoor section of SEMA. The LT4 68 Camaro. Let's go. It's beautiful. And the other cool thing is the weld racing wheels at the back with bead locks. Very nice. They actually did a pretty cool flush mount glass modification on this car, and the flush handles as well, as you can see here. Wipers delete. That's why it looks so sleek, eh? New interiors, billet specialties wheel, 6-speed manual, LT4. Very nice. This must be a weapon to drive, and lots of fun. Black and white halo rings on the headlights. Nice. And more cool stuff here with this dune buggy, V8 powered. It looks like a Jeep, made it look like a Jeep. Very nice. Impala wagon, slammed. And then another monster truck here, actually a trophy truck. LS powered. Don't know what's going on with the suspensions, but they look pretty hectic. Lots of LEDs. I really like it actually. Oh, look at that, it's got 3 seats. That must be a lot of fun. Awesome. Never thought about something like that, but it's quite ingenious. Man, what a weapon. Gotta love these trophy trucks, eh? The wheels at the back just to counterbalance the whole thing. Suspensions are just awesome. Look at that. Wow. Super cool. Let's have a look at this 70 Challenger. This is a show car apparently. What do you guys think? It's got these mixed colors, mainly white with sort of a staggered gray and a red stripe there. Scarlet, actually not red to be precise. White wheel body arches. And twin exhausts. Very sleek. SEMA is the place of everything and anything all at once, as you can tell. But one of the things I wasn't ready for is the horns. Look. Oh my god, this is beyond hilarious. Sorry guys, I can't take this seriously at all. Someone must be taking the piss out of this. Someone is playing with us. Imagine having to engineer plates and brackets for these sort of things. Oh my god, just plain crazy. Lots of trucks here at SEMA, all lifted and all of that. We got the Lego builds as well, all different colors. Then we got the Dually taking the scene, and the mega lifted ones as well. This one's pretty cool actually. It's got a transfer case billet. There you go.
Got a 12 bob Cummins diesel.
Look at that. Wow. Look at that. This is actually one of the first ones that I see that it's an actual 4-wheel drive. Wow. Pretty cool. Can't even film it. So big. Look at that. Look at this thing. Ford F650 slammed. It's actually a short cab with a pretty cool Harley Davidson in the back. Proper show truck. Now, I'm not really a fan of slam trucks. I just want them to be at the right height. But this one's got something special to it. What do you think? That's very nice. I mean, gloss black is such a classic, you know, on these sort of vehicles.
I would make that.
So cool. F650. Wow. Now, I want to shift your attention, guys, to this C10. It's slammed and everything. It's just that, you know, I was looking at the engine bay and I saw that there is an intake pointing backwards. And so I was wondering, what's that all about? And let me show you. Look at that twin turbo kit with separated, dedicated intercooler for each one of them. And obviously the air suspensions kit with some pretty serious and cool plumbing. Look at this thing. It's actually quite the show, quite the build. And they actually have to cut out that part of the tray, the bed, to allow for the wheels to get in once it's all slammed in sitting position. But again, look at these two twin turbos. It's just so cool. Definitely not gonna drive it under the rain, but for show, for cruising, why not? Very cool build indeed. Very nice. The Dussault Designs Camaro. I've been looking forward to this moment for a while. Love this car, the way it's been built, the way it looks, the fact that it's got some inserts, like leather inserts in the interiors, mixed with bare metal, polished shift pedals, massive air intakes at the front, and the biggest front splitters I've ever seen, even from World Time Attack. They weren't that big. Look at this thing. Wow. A real solid build. Love it. And I almost forgot to show you the exhaust. Look at this thing. That's a big chunk there. Wow. With the wastegate just venting in the atmosphere. Pretty cool. Wow. And the Alcon brakes. Very cool Camaro. Well done to the Dussault design team. Oh look, a Honda. Who cares when you have a Cadillac Superior death trap gasser? This thing is the longest vehicle I've ever seen on wheels. Seriously. Look at that. Someone decided to take this car and turning into a gasser. Imagine that. Imagine that. Glad to see it. Proper gasser setup at the front, as you can see. It's got the fan there. Wow. You can only imagine the wheelies on this thing. The sheer power, the torque. Look at that. That's awesome, guys. This is where I define the nemesis of Japanese cars. You get one of these things, everything else disappears. Beautiful. What a special car here at SEMA 2023. Look how long it takes for me to just shoot the side of it. Doesn't even fit the screen. Let's have a look at the interiors. Oh, first of all, we got a deceased person there with the hair set up, you know. We got a handbook for the deceased, the recently deceased. Pistol grip. Amazing. That's so nice. Look how many gauges. Wow. Sleep tight, my friend. Sleep tight. And we're here at the outdoor selection of hot rods, trucks and muscle cars here at SEMA 2023. As always, this is the section that I look out for the most because the cool cars are here. I mean, they're everywhere, but especially here outside. There you go. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Got this one, we've seen it yesterday.
What a dog.
And what is this? Yo, that's weird. That's cool. Look at those filters. And a retractable hardtop. What is the purpose of this? What? So it is a convertible, I guess, with the hardtop that you can just slide it down, put it there. It's actually quite different. Don't know if I would have done like this, but it's basically a fastback convertible. Imagine that. I mean, you really see anything and everything here at SEMA, I gotta say. These cars are the reasons why I come here, to just see where technology, inventiveness and engineering meet together. Wow. I'm actually struggling to get this thing in the whole video frame because of the huge stack you see here. Okay, let's deconstruct it together. Main big block, body. Then we have the intake plate for the blower with a spacer plate, I think. Then we have a spacer plate on top for the carburetors and the final intake there. So all together this is like pretty much almost 2 meters tall from the ground, almost like 6'5" or something. And the funny part is obviously the contrast between where the roof line is and where the engine line is. What a crazy build. Wow. Slammed to the ground. I don't see any coil, any bags, any airbags. So this must be how it drives it, if it gets driven. Oh, actually it is on bags. You can see the controller there. Many people complain about these sort of hot rods for the sort of visibility you get at the front with a big engine in there. I think he's just got a mirror somewhere to just show him the way, because how are you going to see? What are you going to see out there? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just the engine. Wow. It's really cramped up in here. I tell you that. What a crazy build. This is SEMA, definitely. It's funny how it's got an engine vacuum gauge as well. Fuel pump pressure and engine vacuum. Look at that. It's a big gauge, by the way. I mean, the blower is not too big. I think it's a 671. But altogether, it just makes a hell of a scene, isn't it? Look at that. Even the dog is interested. We finally get to the Toyo Tires Tread Pass. And here we have the Jeepster from Nostalgia Hot Rods. I was really eager to see this build for myself. Just as a reminder, the guys from Nostalgia Hot Rods are the ones that built the Roid Runner that you've previously seen on the 360 booth. So, you know this means business, right? It's a pretty cool car. I was actually talking to one of the mechanics, one of the guys who works there, and they managed to pull this off right on time and send it here at the Toyo Tread Pass at SEMA 2023. It's actually quite cool. I like it. The matte green and dark gold accents really makes it special. Same for the interiors. Quite nice. Simpson seats and harnesses. And these really cool suspension groups here. And the bead locks. Very nice. Overall, a great build. Thumbs up for Nostalgia Hot Rods. Real proud of being here, guys, bringing you this 67 Galaxy. As you can tell, if you're from New Zealand or Australia and you watch my channel, you would recognize that this plate is actually a New Zealand plate, because this car was created for the Americana custom shop. It's got Gabe's custom interiors. I really hope to do a special feature of this car once I'm back home in New Zealand. It's got concealed handles, polished lip wheels, wheelwood brakes. When I heard about this car, I wouldn't believe it, but that's so cool to see here at SEMA 2023 in the flesh. Oh, here we go. We got a window down here. That's awesome. Typical Gabe's, just brilliant. Amazing design. I really like that line there. He sort of painted, I would say, because Gabe's is an artist. These guys are artists, you know? Looks like a pinstripe almost. And the leather, the quality, the fact that it's got the built-in seat belt as well, just speaks volumes of what these guys do. That's amazing. I like the gauges as well. And what seems like common fashion this year at SEMA, the push-button transmission. We've already seen it in plenty of other cars, and I actually quite like it. It makes everything much smoother in the interiors. Clears up a lot of spots here and there. Very, very sleek. Well done, Team New Zealand, and well done, Team USA. This is a great collaboration. Stunning. And just like that, in the back alleys of SEMA, you just find a Hummer H1 rat rod. Just look at this thing. I'm literally mirroring myself in the windows as well. That's crazy, man. I don't know if these are 37 or 40-inch tires, but somewhere close to that. With what it seems to be a V8. That's a crazy car, man. Wow. And we're just walking down the road. It's night. Look at this thing. Unbelievable, man. This is SEMA for you. You never know what's around the corner. Expect anything. Expect literally anything. Just giving it a closer look, it's a compound turbo system. We got the first one in there, in between the hot V of the V8, that's feeding into the bigger one here, and then coming out of there like a cannon. And this is the rear. It's literally a crew cab Hummer H1. That's incredible, man. And here we have the what do you call it, the airbags. So it is on airbags. Crazy stuff. And that's all for day 3 here at SEMA. Coming up next is part 2 of the indoor showcase with some of the most anticipated vehicles of this amazing show. Stay tuned in the Muscle Cars universe, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe not to miss the hottest updates out of SEMA 2023. Bye bye.